world's supercars. My Ford's arrived!
I'll give you due, it looks gorgeous. Good enough to... I find that disturbing, that whole image. But look, let's just remind ourselves, how long ago did you order that thing?
2 years.
Right, and when did they say they'd deliver it to you?
Last autumn, and then there's a bit of a delay. Christmas, New Year, spring.
And it arrived in...
Summer.
There you go. It was a big old wait. But, I mean, that was a momentous day in your life, clearly. And we do have a photograph of that momentous occasion of the lorry backing down his drive with the car in it. And you have got to see what was written on that lorry, OK? Here's the picture. The two...
That hurt.
What did you think?
That hurt badly. Mind you, I'll tell you what hurt more is that when I ordered it, actually after I ordered this, he said, oh, I want the car of my dreams as well. So he decided he was going to order himself a half-timbered Morgan. Specifically, this half-timbered Morgan.
The interesting thing about this is, if you think about it, that means that in the same amount of time it took Ford, the world's third largest car maker, to build or just stamp out a car for him, a bunch of blokes in the Malvern Hills managed to grow a tree, cut it down, season the wood and carve it into the shape of a car for me, and I like that.
Yeah, what's interesting though is we both now have, okay, the cars of our dreams. But, as we've discovered this week, there are one or two sacrifices that you need to make with cars like this. For instance, this is quite large.
No, it's enormous.
I drove it in America, first of all. It felt OK there. I drove it on the track, felt fine there. London this morning, Hammersmith Bridge, width restrictions.
You didn't?
Yeah. Stuck.
But what did you think?
Sorry, everyone. Can we back up? 18 cars had to back up to let me come back out. Sorry, people coming the other way. 87.2. I was on the traffic news.
Not looking so cool.
If you were held up in West London, it was me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So this is the point. It's lovely. I mean, dream cars is great, but there are I'm worried about your health because you arrived this morning looking 20 years older. I'm not joking.
It was driving down this very narrow lanes near here, dappled sun going over it, in a car that was so wide. It was met a bloke in a transit van coming the other way. He said, I can't back up, and I can't see out the back. Neither can I.
Well, you probably would have seen me
out of the back.
bouncing past you over the potholes every time I was in the sky. And not only that, I daren't leave it anywhere. Anything I put in here is gone. Listen, they said to me at the factory, that's a carbon fibre hardtop, that. Good for security. I don't think so. Look.
That's the end of that. No, it is, but it is. I tell you what, we may mock, but the thing is this is what cars are all about.
Lunacy.
Cars like this, we're men, we're mad, we haven't looked at practicality, but on the right day, the right moments, stuff like this, it's what makes the world go round.
Yeah, that's what it's kind of all about, that lunacy and idiocy. Speaking of which...